The misunderstanding over a homemade cake. Last weekend, I decided to surprise my boyfriend, Jake, by baking his favorite cake for our anniversary. It was my first attempt at baking anything more complex than a batch of cookies, but I was determined to make it perfect. As the cake baked, I meticulously whipped up the frosting, cream cheese, his favorite. The kitchen was a mess, and flour was everywhere, but I felt victorious when I finally pulled the cake out of the oven. That's when the drama unfolded. Jake walked in, saw the cake, and instead of the excitement I expected, his face turned white. He blurted out, "You baked this for me," and then proceeded to confess that he had developed a severe lactose intolerance a few months ago, but hadn't told me because he didn't want to ruin our plans to visit all the best ice cream shops in town this summer. I was furious and heartbroken. How could he keep something so important from me? In my frustration, I dramatically scooped up the cake and marched to the trash bin, but as I tried to toss it, the whole thing slipped, and before I knew it, the cake was smeared all over both of us. There we stood, covered in cream cheese frosting, staring at each other in disbelief. We burst into laughter, realizing how absurd the situation was. Jake apologized for not being honest, and I promised not to surprise him with any more dairy-filled treats. We ended up spending the evening eating lactose-free ice cream and laughing about our great cake debacle, knowing it would be a story we'd tell for years to come.